4. What's up, guys? I am Goose. I am here with SULingboy.
Hello.
We are casting the Infinity B Team Open Finals. We hold this every Saturday night, 6 p.m. PST. And like I said, this is the finals. We have Anthoriro, our blue Terran, in the top left, and Acrean, our red Zerg, in the bottom right. Our Zergy buddy is up 1-0. We have picked Ohana. LE, our Terran buddy, has picked Ohana. For those of you watching the stream and those of you on YouTube, twitch.tv/INFgaming is our Twitch account. My personal account is twitch.tv/GooseSC2. You can find us at Infinity Gaming, INFgaming.net. I'm sorry, INFgaming.net. That is our homepage, our forums, our community. Come join us, talk to us, be a part of the conversation. Get involved, play in these tournaments. BSG 6 p.m. PST every Saturday night, and the Platinum Above every Sunday night 6 p.m. PST as well. We also hold team practices, and anybody and everybody is welcome to join. Most of us are online constantly. You can get us for games, coaching. We pretty much do it all. We're a pretty fun, loving community.
Indeed.
Both these guys are gold. I noticed the chat is talking it up. This is a BSG tournament. These are very high-level gold players from what I understand. I am not in the right screen to be checking that. No big deal. If you are watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching it on Twitch and you want to find it later on YouTube, you can look up the player names, or you can check us out at INFgaming2012. That is youtube.com/INFgaming2012. That is our channel. It's not a channer, it's a channel. That is our channel. Pretty standard stuff coming out of our both players. We do have Hatch first out of our Zerg. He's been pretty greedy with that. Very standard in Terran though. And probably see Rax CC out of Anthoriro. Rax. Tried to hide that. I think that did get scouted. It did. We'll see if he is going to continue that. So a possible 2 Rax out of Anthoriro.
Possibly. He did try to sort of hide it.
And Acrean just making sure that that is still there. He has not canceled it yet. At this point, it would be almost more detrimental for him to keep that up than to cancel it, because it would just be a waste of time and money. So, due to the hatch first, I think we're going to see some aggression out of Anthoriro. The spawning pool is about halfway done. First Marine is out.
You should probably pump some spines and zerglings out when he gets that natural up.
Oh, dropping that 3rd Rax. So probably some early aggression out of the Terran player, because he can't afford a command center behind this, obviously. If he can, then he's cheating somehow. Spawning pool is finished up. Probably see a couple zerglings. Why am I in the wrong tabs? 8 zerglings in production. Blue SC2 pointing out this is a Zerg favorite map. Ironically, it was picked by Anthoriro. So yeah,
maybe it's a good three Rax map.
Maybe he's feeling comfortable on this. I personally am not a fan of this because I hate these freaking rocks and the dual ramps. But then again, I'm not Zerg or Terran, so
maybe he just wanted to 3 Rax and wanted to make sure he knew where his opponent is or something. I don't know.
Well, he did get that spine crawler up, playing a little more defensive because he did see that early 2nd Rax. Decent Marine production out of him, and there's the orbital. Quite late, honestly, but since he 3 Rax and there's been no aggression, there's a few Zerglings gonna get picked off by those Marines.
He should have pulled back once he saw the Marines, honestly.
Not sure.
He had all of his other Zerglings at home.
So he is gonna push out with this. This isn't gonna be enough to do too much. Pick off another Ling or 2.
This is a best of 3. Steel just asked, right?
Yes, it is. So Anthoriro is, I would say, more or less pushing his limits here. I mean, this is 7 Marines, quite a few Lings. Both Queens are down at the ramp, and there's a spine crawler for him to pull back to in case. And he does go check that with 1 Marine. If he can get a surround on these Marines, don't go out there. Acrean feeling comfortable. And there goes the command center. Anthoriro feeling that he can't make this pressure work. Unfortunately, that slows down his economy quite a bit in comparison. There's the creep tuner to connect both bases. And after he realizes that the pressure has backed off a little bit, I wouldn't be surprised to see him take a very quick third to follow this up after he feels safe. So quite a few Marines out for Anthoriro, but no bunker down. Just feeling comfortable with his near 16 Marines there.
If I were Acrean, I would take down the rock, so I would have an easy access to the third in case it gets pressured. If he does decide to take his third.
Looks like he's gonna move out, see if he can find anything.
He might be able to do some damage with these Zerglings. I don't know though.
He needs to check out that other watchtower there. I definitely wouldn't run up this ramp. That's not good. He's gonna lose a lot of those lings. Scouts the next base. Loses all those lings. Unfortunately, that's gonna set him back quite a bit. But there is that third. I would have preferred to see him run up there and go, oh, that's a lot of Marines, and then just pull back and go ahead and make his third base, knowing that the Marines are all the way back here. Having checked off that watchtower would have been great. Dropping a ling here and a ling there. Whoops, a ling there. Would have definitely secured himself the map advantage and being able to be aware of any attacks so he can cancel that third if need be. But now he's feeling pretty safe, and our Terran buddy is going to go ahead and push out a little bit. See, there are no units in production, so Acrean doesn't have any units on the map, unfortunately, and his third is about halfway done. He's not going to see this coming until it's too late. There's the scan. That should tip you off. Something's going on. He scans and he finds nothing. You're probably expecting to push pretty soon. 14 links in production. About 10 seconds out. There's the Baneling nest. Oh, Banelings. I love Banelings. Please, 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 Banelings. Not enough for a transfuse. There's the lings. Gonna go ahead and force those back.
He's not gonna have a lot of time to get the Banelings.
Poking those Marines. No, definitely not for this engagement, but later on. So, focusing that Spine Crawler. Nice transfuse to keep that Spine Crawler alive. Now the Queen's getting focused. Spine Crawler is going to drop. Quite a bit of units left. This pressure is working very nicely. Does go ahead and kill that Overlord. Does supply block Acrean. Pulls the drones. A few more lings out. One of the Queens does go down. He's going to trap a lot of this. Nice positioning. Going to go ahead and sacrifice those units, but take tons of drones with him, I'm sure. Nice pullback. Getting those drones back to safety, back to mining, getting some lings out, letting the Queens do their damage, and saving as much econ as he can. He's actually still ahead in drones, just barely. I'm not for this counter push. Most Terrans do macro behind this, as Anthoriro did do. Gonna do a little damage, does spot that tank. So Marine Marauder Venovac tank, I'm sure.
Needs to get that third saturated.
And Anthoriro getting his third up. Acrean's is up, but is not fully running. Probably needs to take down these rocks to spread the creep there.
He needs to take his fourth gas geyser again. Like one of his big downfalls.
Yeah, got a missing gas geyser there. Misclick with the drones there. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, he just like.
Is researching Baneling speed, so that's going to help him, especially since Anthoriro did go bio on this map instead of the Thor siege tank that he's been using. Thor Hellion siege tank. He's been using that mech style.
He is spreading creep, so the Banelings are going to be really good on creep.
Definitely. If he can catch us off guard, and he is not going to quite spot this. Is he going to spot this? No, so Zerglings just ran across the map. There he goes, he's cutting back. Taking some shots on the drones. That's going to give him away. Queens are off creep there, not the best positioning. Pulls the drones, but the lings aren't there to help. Going to get a surround on those tanks. Losing a lot of drones to this. That's definitely not good. Actually down in the drone count. He's going to lose those Queens. This is really going to hurt him economically. They're actually tied in worker production, and he's going to lose his third. Terran's going to have a big lead on this map. More lings rallied out to the center of the map, but this third is going to be pretty much given up.
I would actually counter and try to kill the Terran's third.
6 more Marines in production. The Spire is in production. There's just not going to be enough of this front right here, I don't think.
He's saving up.
Anthorio's going to be able to... Oh, and there's some Banelings out on the map. Just tanked by the tanks, ironically. What? Tanks tank? That doesn't happen. Pulling all those drones to the main. A couple more Zerglings misrallied. Can't decide what to do. Anthorio's just going to walk up into the main. He has twice the supply of Acrean, and there's really nothing for him to defend with unless these Mutalisks pop. 16 more Zerglings in production. He has the money for the mutas. The Spire is up. Does he have the larva? Only got a few larvae out. Pulling all the drones. If he can keep alive with this, he can do something. Tank's doing more damage to the Marines than anything. And he's going to get away with just a few drones left, but in the unit tab, there's only 17 drones and 14 Lings out on the map, and here's a huge push coming from Anthoriro. Got another 2 tanks, 4 Marauders, and 15 Marines. He's going to pick this off. Clean up a few more Lings. Those Lings are just sitting out in the middle of the map there. Loses those as well. 2 Lings on the map. Few Infestors in production, and a couple Banelings. Those are going to get destroyed really quickly, I'm sure. There's one. There's the other. Wouldn't expect to see a GG really soon here in a game 3. GG, well played from Acrean.